some vegan documentaries that are really good to watch if you're interested in becoming vegan. And I wanted to talk about and give a review of the ones that I've seen and the ones that I watch that have impacted like me into becoming vegan. First one I watched and it hit hard. It hit fucking hard. Earthlings. You can watch Earthlings on YouTube. It goes for an hour and a half and just exposes the industries, I guess, that we as humans aren't shown. It's all hidden behind the scenes, and majority of people, if they saw what happens to these animals, like, fuck, there'd be a lot of vegans in the world. There'd be a lot. Anyway, so that's a really good one that I cried for like, I cried for like a week straight, and I was just like, trying to show my mom, trying to show my dad, trying to show my family. I was like, fuck, watch this. Because it all just hit me so hard, and I was like, fuck, the whole world needs to know. Then we've got, I watch Forks Over Knives. It's pretty good. It's good for showing like the health sides of veganism. This is a good website that has a lot of studies and resources from plant-based doctors who are reversing disease, illness, and preventing disease and illness through plant-based foods. So there's a lot of like, frequently asked questions, and there's books. How Not to Die is a really good one by Dr. McGregor. Dr. Gregor, not McGregor. There's McDougall as well. There's Dr. McDougall. He's good. Dr. McDougall. Got some ramen noodles. Dr. Noodle. He's got, what's his book? Starch Solution. So it's all about, the starches, the rice, the potatoes, the sweet potatoes, corn. He's all about that. There's also a good book. So this is all about books too. You got some good books. 80-10-10 is a really good one by Dr. Douglas Graham. That's a good book. Talks about, low-fat, plant-based diets, how they're really good for humans. And then I watch 101 Reasons to Go Vegan. This is like a presentation, I think, to maybe like a uni class. I don't know what it was. But really good, really good. It talks about, the health, the environment, the foods that you can eat as a vegan. You don't have to, avoid and cut out completely, good tasting foods from your diet. Like, you can eat awesome vegan foods. That was fucking years ago. When was that published? Or not that long ago. About 4 years ago. Feels like a long time. Been vegan for like 2.5 years now. So, yeah. And then I watched Cowspiracy. Cowspiracy is about, hold on, if you've got Netflix, there's a few vegan documentaries on there that you can watch, one being Cowspiracy. That's all about, sustainability, the impacts that animal agriculture has on the environment. Really good. Heaps of people have watched that I know of, that aren't even vegan, but they've watched it. But it's good. It's got a lot of information, and the website also has a lot of credited facts. And the resources and the studies where it came from. It's all legit stuff, and it's scary. Like, some of the stuff, so scary, man. We're fucking up the world. Best speech you'll ever hear. Basically what I did, I binge watched like 10 documentaries, and I was like, holy shit. I just educated myself over the period of like 2 days. I like binge watched some vegan documentaries. Best speech you'll ever hear. Gary's good, but he's been missing. We haven't had any, activism from him. He's a bit of a slacktivist nowadays. But this is a really good documentary. It comes in a lot of languages. So you got like, you can choose what language you want. So it's good because it gets the message across to heaps of people. Basically, this one's like a speech. It's just him talking passionately. He's great. He should do more content. 2012 and 2014, Thousand Eyes was filmed between. Chris Delforce is a vegan activist, Australian. He actually went into the slaughterhouses and got this footage himself, because obviously it's not, shown to society and shown to the public. So he actually went in there illegally to try and gain the footage. And now they're trying to charge him from exposing this, which is weird because people should be able to see what's happening to these animals. And then the big one that's just come out recently, the makers of Cowspiracy also did one on What the Health. What the Health is really great. I recommend everyone to watch this. It's so good. Heaps of good information. If you got Netflix, great. If you don't, you can still watch What the Health. You can actually purchase it for $13. And if you're someone that's close to me and you don't have the money to afford it, I can give it to you on a USB if you want. So hit me up if you want to watch What the Health for free. So there we have it, my little review on all of those documentaries. Another good one I've heard of that I haven't got to yet is Speciesism, and talks about how, racism, sexism, they're all connected. It's all about it's all discriminating against others that aren't the same as you, and you thinking that you deserve better treatment than other living beings. So that's a really great one. One on ocean. Where's the one on the ocean? Where's the ocean one? Meet Your Meat? No, From Farm to Fridge. That's another one exposing what happens to animals. From the farm to your fridge. What happens before they get packaged up into a neatly wrapped up package in your supermarket shelf. Seaspiracy the movie is a short one but a good one. It's 14 minutes and it just exposes, the fishing industries and the impacts on the ocean. Why people don't think that fish feel pain is because they don't have vocal cords, they can't scream, they can't show their terror through their voice, they're voiceless. And that's why us vegans have been a voice for them, because how are they supposed to, who's going to be a voice for them if we're not? Who? If fish could scream, fishing would not be a show on TV. Fish, to be honest, are one of the most, overlooked animals, and they are suffering in such large numbers that we can't even keep up with how many, fish are fucking dying, and how much bycatch, like turtles and other species that are becoming extinct. And it's like, it's expected that by 2048 we've got fishless oceans. So I mean, if you care about the future generations, your children's children, the living conditions and stuff, like, I'd be doing something about it right now because we've got the power to do that. So why not? Why aren't we taking action? That's my question to you. If you are not lowering your carbon footprint in this world, what are you doing? Because it's crazy. The clock is ticking and it won't stop. The time is always going. You can wait all you want, you can close your eyes, you can pretend it's not happening, but it's happening. Alright, that's my little message of inspiration. Let's do it. The links to all of these documentaries are down below, so be sure to check them out if you're interested in going vegan. And yeah, have a good one, guys. Peace out.